What's up, guys? It's Dan from DC Motorsports. Behind me, as you can see, we have Project Green Turdle. Posted yesterday about keyless entry, remote start. A couple of you guys have commented, I hope there's a video and this. Unfortunately, I didn't take any footage yesterday because it was raining. And as you can see, truck's outside because this is inside and it's got no roof on it. So I figured today we're gonna get a couple hours and it's not raining. I'm gonna go over the install. It's not gonna be a like step-by-step on how to, but I'll basically go over all the wiring, where everything is on. This is a 1997, I believe 95 to 98. Has different wiring than the 88 to 94. Also the lock setup is different on 95 and up, but I'll be going all over that in the video. So thanks for watching. Guys, I do have to say one thing before I start this video. As a disclaimer, I'm not responsible for anything that you do to your truck. This truck is a manual transmission. I know in a lot of states it is illegal to have a remote start in a manual transmission truck or car or anything with a manual transmission. So I'm going to show you where all the wires are for this is a 97 truck. It should be the same for 95 to 98. 98, I believe, has pass lock. So you might need a secondary module for that. I don't know anything about it. But just as a disclaimer, guys, do this at your own risk. If you're not comfortable doing it, well, you should probably pay someone to do it like I normally do. But I had this kit. I wanted to see what it was like to try to install it. So there you go. All right, guys, enough babbling. Here is the Prestige. Model number APS57E. So there are a couple different plugs on this, as you can see. So I'm going to start off with the main harness over here. And as you can see over here, I do have my cheat sheet, which I'll sit here for a second if you guys want to pause the video. And this is your pinout and what the wires are. All right, so as far as the 6-pin goes, we have the yellow wire here is going to go to your starter wire. Okay, now that's the wire that's going to get activated when you turn your key to crank to start. So if you take off the bottom plastic piece of your steering column here, you'll have this yellow wire. That is your starter wire. All right. In my case, both these red wires go to 30 amp fuses, and I have this wire ran out through the firewall to one of these lugs up here, which does have another 30 amp maxi fuse. That wire right there, this wire here, this red wire, that's your battery feed. So that is what this whole system uses for power, to send power to the starter wire and everything else. Next up, you have your blue wire here. Now, all remote starts are going to be different. These are Prestige colors. I'm not sure if the newer models, this is an older model that I had in my Suburban a while ago. If any of you know me long enough, you know I had the auto start installed in my diesel Suburban. Wiring codes are going to be different. If you buy a brand new remote start, it will come with a wiring diagram for the remote start itself. But I'm also going to be showing you which wires are which here. So like we went over before, red wires or red wire here. This you're going to run to your battery, or I just ran it to the positive terminal up on the junction box. Your yellow wire in the steering column here, that's going to be your start wire. So that goes to your starter. Next wire here is your blue wire. This is your ignition number 1 wire. So this is your pink wire that's up here. Not to be confused with the pink wire with the white stripe, but just a solid pink wire. That's ignition number 1. Okay. Ignition number 2 is your green wire off of the Prestige. Okay. That's going to go back here to this white wire. Now, in a lot of cases, this secondary ignition wire needs to be connected to that white wire. If you don't connect it to that white wire, a lot of times, especially with an automatic transmission, basically it'll kick the truck into limp mode and you won't be able to go anywhere, and you just got to connect a secondary ignition wire. I'm not sure technically why you need it. The purple wire here is going to go over to your orange wire in your pack. This is your accessory wire, so when you turn your truck on, you know, one click, not start, but just accessory. You get your radio that comes on, you get your HVAC controls and whatnot, so that's what's going to activate that. We do have this black ribbon cable here that goes up to the antenna wire. Next up over here, I'll do these first. This here, which in the newer models is actually integrated into this 14 pin, but these green and red wires, again, color coding might be different for different alarms, but these green and red wires, these are your negative pulse for your lock and unlock. Now, in 95 to 98 trucks, down here, I'll try to show you guys this. Down here, as you can see, I have these wires connected into this plug. This is a black six pin plug. You'll notice there's a tan, there's a gray, there's a white, there's a blue, an orange, and a black. That is for your door locks. These trucks have a positive door lock trigger, meaning they need to, the light blue and the white need to be pulsed with positive power, not negative power, but positive feed to activate the door locks. The problem with most of these brains here is the fact that these little wires here pulse a ground. So what we have set up over here, if I can get this out, give me a second. All right, so what we have here is we have a relay pack set up. So you guys will need to hook up a relay pack for this. This is a type A relay setup as far as the wiring goes. So as far as I can tell right now, 87, 86, both 86 and 87 wires on this get jumped all together in a daisy chain, like you see looped over here at the end. And then this wire over here runs off and gets battery power. So that's always going to have hot power, so your doors can have the power to unlock and lock. The tiny wires that are coming off of the ground wires that are coming off of the brain, they're going to jump over to pin 85, which are this pin here and this pin here. Obviously, one relay is going to lock, one relay is going to unlock. And then your positive output, that's going to go to the door harness down there. That's going to be your pin 30 up at the top here. I know I can't really show you guys this, but trust me, it works. So basically, when the brain pulses ground, the relay switches over power from that battery side and sends power to the door. So right now we're locked. We're unlocked. Now we're locked. Now we're unlocked. So that's how the relay pack works. Coming off this big 14 8-pin plug. Depending on the model of the unit, again, the colors will be different. But you will always have, let's see, what do we have here? We have this black wire here, this black and white wire in my case. This goes up to the black wire that comes actually out of the steering column here. That is your horn honk. So as you can hear kind of in the background, it enables the alarm to honk the horn. My green wire here with the orange trace, that goes up behind the cluster to the white wire. I believe it's pin 6. And that is for your tack wire. So for this brain to work properly, which I found out yesterday, it needs to register a tack signal. So it'll crank until it sees tack signal to start the truck. The other wire that is in here, that's back here, which I just ripped off. That wire there will go to your brake switch, the cold side of your brake switch. So when you press the brake, it lights up 12 volt. It is very hard to show you guys this, but if you move these wires out of the way, and all the way in the back, I don't know if you see that black kind of, I don't know if you can see that black plug that's right there by my fingertip. Back there, that is your brake switch connection. So you'll have to do a little digging, maybe run some wire forward. It's a pain to get to, but it's the white wire off of the brake switch. That is the cold side of the brake switch. And pretty much that, if your truck's running and someone tries to break into the truck and they go to step on the brake pedal to put it in gear or just move it, it'll shut the truck down. So that's if you had it auto started. And that's pretty much it. Excuse me. This system does have a lot of other wires that can be programmed to do a lot of other things. Let me close this up, give you guys a quick preview. Alright guys, so we have lock, unlock, and then double tap on the accessory button. Kick on the glow plugs. You can kind of hear the relay going on and off. This motor's cold and cranky. It's not in the best condition, but she starts. And there you got it. As you can see, it turns on the parking lights while she's running. I gotta fix the radio in this today because it likes to shut off when you hit bumps. And like I said before, if you hit the brake switch, kills the auto start. So that is just a kind of quick overview of the keyless entry and remote start that I did. I have this door panel. I got to put this back on. I actually have to order a new master window switch for this side and the other side because the other side actually has a short. And it was allowing my locks not to work, and that drove me crazy for about an hour yesterday. But, yep, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to be working on that And that's pretty much about it. Hope this video helps you guys. Hopefully you subscribe. Comment any questions you guys might have. I could answer. I've pretty much know where all the wires are for this truck. So like I said, as far as for 95 to 98, it's pretty much all the same. 88 to 94, the locks are a negative reverse polarity kind of thing. I don't remember how to wire that, but there is instruction manuals online for that. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching.